My people, una welcome for this news. Please, we are bringing you a very interesting news, so just stay tuned. The Yoruba Council Worldwide (YCW) has called for immediate removing the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Nyesom Wike. He maintained that Wike's continued presence in President Bola Tinubu's cabinet is a distraction and poses a threat to democracy and peace in the Niger Delta. He said Wike is self-destructive. He has turned Rivers State into a theater of political war and a Cold War battlefield. His actions are demarcating President Tinubu's government, and his kind of grandstanding has no place in an egalitarian society. Mr. President should be cautioned of such a desperate figure. Furthermore, the Yoruba Council also accused Wike of nepotism and abuse of power, pointing to his history of political clashes with former allies. He said Wike's actions are steeped in nepotism and he's using his federal position to fuel personal vendettas. His excessive mannerisms in the FCT is causing unnecessary tension even as he continues to show off his power in Abuja. The council describes the elections as a premeditated attrition and a catastrophe to democracy, pointing fingers at the power struggle between Wike and Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara. Speaking after the election results, the Oladotun expressed disappointment over a chaotic process, calling it a war zone rather than a democratic exercise. Oladotun said the local government election was a premeditated attrition, a war zone, a catastrophe to democracy. It was not about institutions of governance, but a crude power struggle between two individuals, Wike and Fubara. He further argued that Wike's relationship with Fubara is riddled with hidden political agendas that could destabilize the entire region. His words, Wike forgot that he made Fubara. Both of them shared the same pot of political soup, but now their right is a political self-destructive mission. Rivers State and indeed the Niger Delta will burn if this not managed consciously. Please, ladies and gentlemen, reacting to this news, I think the Yoruba Council, owing to what they are saying, they are speaking the element of truth, because we have been hearing of the former governor of Rivers State saying many things. Leaders are not supposed to say that. I think leader supposed the most hopeless person. As a leader, you are not on top of the people. As a leader, you come to serve, and it should be the humblest one. But it is an eyesore that Wike is not humble himself at all. Because if you count Wike's life, you will recall that he was once a governor in Rivers State. When he was ruling, who disturbed him? Because the kind of disturbances that he is giving this current governor may make him not to rule well. It may make him to be under tension every time. So I think for what the Yoruba Council are saying is very true. Wike should better advise himself, or they should better advise him to stay clear. You understand? Because power is not forever. Because they are saying that Even as we are talking right now, Rivers State is not experiencing peace. Things are scattering everywhere because of power. So we are on the side of this Yoruba Council on what they are saying because there's an element of truth. And at this point, we are advising the channel responsible. They should come on air and settle these two people so that they won't do, so that this situation will not escalate into something dangerous. Because how can you be in a state where there is no peace? How can you be in a situation where every time is quarreling, disagreement everywhere? Now, one thing that Wike forgot to know is that if you train somebody, for example, and at the end of the day, the person started telling you that he's no longer interested in being with you, it's not by force. Allow the person to do because the chair of democracy in every state of Nigeria does not belong to one person. Very soon, even Fubara himself will leave that office to another person. That is how it is. So I don't see any reason why these people will continue to struggle for power. So I think they should better caution these two individuals so that Rivers State can experience peace. Thanks for listening.